Well, like we mentioned in our first half hour, the University of Iowa is launching a first-of-its-kind fellowship dedicated to student mental health across the state. The university is training 100 paraeducators from across Iowa's school districts with skills in mental health literacy, relationship-building practices, suicide screening, crisis response, and a whole lot more. Locally, 4 paras each from Muscatine, Clinton, Eldridge, and Bettendorf were chosen. And 2 of those paraeducators are joining us right here in studio. Melissa Hart and Deb Oliveira with Bettendorf School District. Guys, thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you, Shelby.
Okay, I have to ask, what made you want to sign up for this fellowship in the first place?
Well, this is the first opportunity of its kind for the paras. And for us, especially for me as a behavior interventionist, is something that I use daily. So having the opportunity to learn more about mental health and learning real approaches to actually put in our daily routine is something very important for us, and also for us as human beings to learn more about mental health and how can we be the best support for our students.
You know, like we talked about earlier, you guys have a couple in-person things you had to go to Des Moines for, you do a lot of modules online. I mean, it's not a small time commitment. What are you seeing in your schools that made you think this is important?
Well, this is something very, that researchers are talking about it. It's important for the kids to have a relationship of trust so they can have a better learning. So helping them developing socio-emotionally, developing their mental health, this is something that is going to be helping their developing academically too.
So now you guys are tasked with taking these lessons you've learned through this fellowship and then dispersing it out through the district, through people you work with. I mean, what's that going to look like?
This is something that we're really excited to be bringing back to our colleagues, fellow paraeducators within the school district. The plan going forward is to meet with our district administration, collaborate, come up with professional development in order to deliver it to everybody.
And I don't think I said at the top, can you guys both say which level of students you work with?
I work at the Bettendorf Middle School.
And I work elementary.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, do you see an even more or an even greater need with some of those younger students? I feel like so much emphasis is placed on high schools when it comes to mental health in students.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Especially with regulation, self-regulation, self-control, knowing their feelings and naming their feelings, what they are going through. This has been helping a lot.
Okay, so you've had your first 2 trainings.
Yes.
You're talking to me during commercial break. I mean, how have they been going?
They've been fantastic.
Yes.
And looking ahead, we have another big module coming up that's going to focus on educator wellness, which I think is equally as important. We can't be our best selves if we're not taking care of ourselves. So that's the next phase that we're looking forward to.
You know, if you were able to talk with parents, I mean, in the Bettendorf School District where you both work, what would you tell them about what you hope this does for their students?
I think will help us with a relationship of trust and for kids to be safe at school. I think this is the best thing. They're feeling safe, that they are there because they are wanted there, and we are there for them to be their trusted adult.
Before I let you guys go, really quickly, do you have something in your training so far that you've been just so happy to learn it, or something that's favorite of yours to learn so far?
I think just opening up an invitation to talk to a student.
Yes.
You'd be amazed at how much they simply just want somebody to talk to.
Wow. Well, ladies, how much longer do you have your training? When does it go till?
We have one more in-person training on December 1st, and then we should be wrapping up our final 2 modules, so hopefully we'll be done around the holidays.
Wow. Well, best of luck as you finish this final push. This is super important work. I can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.